And a very good Sunday to you. I'm CNY Central First Alert Meteorologist Matt Stevens. Hope this mid part of the weekend has been going well for you. Meteorologically, we got into a little bit of snow yesterday, and it continues today in the lake effect fashion. We'll talk about that in just a minute. 44 degrees is our typical high this time of the year. I'm suspecting we end up a little bit below that once again today. Our winds are out of the northwest, then shifting to the west a little later today, but still a generally cooler air mass has built its way in, so that's why I'm forecasting a high probably in the upper 30s today. 67 degrees is our record high, set back in 2001. Our low temperature, 30 degrees typically this time of the year. Probably in the ballpark of that, maybe a little bit below that late tonight. Record low is 8, set back in 1938. That one is safe. Our sunrise 7:10, sunset 4:33. Yesterday 0.06 or 0.06 of an inch of rain officially at the Syracuse Hancock Airport. That means for the year, still up over 7 inches of deficit rainfall. Now let's talk about the snow. As promised, picked up a ½ inch of snow officially at the airport. That means for the snowfall season, 0.5. This is our first real snowfall, quite frankly, this season. And that means our snowfall deficit is at about 6 inches for this snowfall season. Here's a future day cast. Get you on through today. It's going to be a little breezy at times. 39 my projected high. Lake effect snow and snow showers drifting initially from southeast of the lake up to the east end of Lake Ontario, focusing on the eastern Lake Ontario counties such as Oswego, Jefferson, and Lewis. Up on the Tug, for example, we'll really start to see that focus later today and actually through the night as well. It's where you have some lake effect snow warnings in effect. Here's a future cast. 7 o'clock this morning. Going to run this out through today. A weak general system will provide all of us a chance of an isolated snow shower or flurry or two, but the focus with the lake effect is going to initially be off the southeast end of Lake Ontario. Then watch what happens as we move through today. That focus slides up to the east end of Lake Ontario because our winds slide a little more out of the west. Hour by hour through this evening, lake effect snow continues to pound the eastern Lake Ontario counties. That's why we have lake effect snow warnings in effect for tonight up there. The rest of us, variable clouds, an isolated flurry. Through the day Monday, we'll call it mainly eastern Lake Ontario, lake effect snow showers and flurries. Very limited activity for the rest of us with limited breaks of sun. Monday night, the lake effect snow continues east of Lake Ontario. Could be talking about feet of snow by the time this particular event is done by Tuesday midday. So with that in mind, here's your hour by hour forecast. Heading through this morning, some localized lake effect snow showers and flurries, chills in the 20s, wind chills this afternoon in the 20s with our winds west at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Lake effect snow sliding up to the north off the east end of Lake Ontario. Going to call it isolated snow showers and flurries for the rest of us. So during the day, call it outside of the shaded region, a trace to a ½ inch. In the shaded light blue region, trace to 2 inches possible, and a localized 2 to 5 inches possible in this deep blue shading as the lake effect snow starts to slide a little farther up off the east end of Lake Ontario. Please keep in mind highly variable accumulations always possible within these forecasted snowfall ranges. Hour by hour through this evening, lake effect snow focusing east of Lake Ontario with wind chills initially in the 20s, then dropping to the teens late tonight. Lake effect snow continues to focus east of Lake Ontario, winds west to southwest 10 to 18 miles per hour. So trace to 3 inches in the light blue shading, deep blue shading 3 to 6, white shading 5 to 10 inches of snow possible on the Tug, especially off the east end of the lake. Here's my 7-day forecast. 39 and breezy today, 29 tonight, 39 and breezy Monday. Lake effect snow lingers north, 2 to 5 inches possible east of Lake Ontario Monday. Tuesday, early clouds and flurries and a few breaks of sun at 39. Right now, that coastal-ish kind of system looks like it's going to not be a player for us locally, but we do get into some lake effect by Wednesday.